Alright, if your trimmer does this at idle, the head keeps spinning. See that? I'll show you with the check. Alright, let's first remove the engine from the drive tube. Like so. Loosen those. I'll slither this thing off. Okay, we'll take this cover off here. Then we'll take this fan housing off. Just like that. I'll pick that up in a second. This is not too bad. These bearings do go bad, but I let them literally fail because this thing is so expensive and you cannot just replace the bearings like you used to in the older style, which is super annoying. So this does sound loud, but okay. Take this clutch off here. Okay. So what happens is these bushings here, these two collar bushings inside need to move freely, and what happens is they get rusted. And when they get rusted, they get stuck outward, and you have to just kind of take these apart and kind of clean them up. So we'll do that now. Alright, let's just pry this thing away. Get this back plate off here. Get those washers off. As you can see, this, so they're kind of stiff coming in, going in and out there. She said this one's literally stuck in there, so we'll have to punch those out and get it cleaned up. Okay, we'll get this thing punched out of there. Get this thing punched out of there. Alright, come on. Yeah, that thing is stuck in there. Okay. That's one. Knock the other one out. Well, that one's actually pretty loose. Easier if I use my vise, but I'm trying to do this all here on the camera instead of moving my whole setup. And that's pretty much all she wrote. We'll put these two pieces back together. Black shale. And these are not, this is not too worn out, but we'll just clean it up with a wire brush and put her back together. Clean up this clutch. These are kind of pricey, so unless they're worn out, replace them, but if they're rusted, rust can be cleaned or fixed, so we'll just clean out all that wrist. See how these things are all nasty? I'm gonna go clean them up with a wire wheel and I'll be right back. Alright, that's what they look like now, nice and cleaned up. And now when I put these in here, they should slide right on in like that. Oh yeah, look at that thing. And that's what you want. Okay, we'll put these plates on here. I was going to clean with the wire brush, but they'll work. Let them eat. Don't forget these little washers. Like so. Don't want those washers, you want them to be over it like that. You don't want them to be in the crevice like this. You don't want them to be like that, because then it won't stop spinning. The head won't stop spinning. So just keep that in mind when you put these together. Slide these bolts in there and put her back. So those little nipples are going to stick out right there, as you can see. And I just want to make sure that that washer is loose inside there, or those little washers are loose inside this little cavity here, because if not, you will have hella fun putting it back. So boom and boom. Oh, I got them backwards. So when you do that, you need to put the washers facing upwards so it's easier for you. So put these washers upwards like this. That way see how they're bent like that? They're spring washers, so the bent part needs to go towards the bottom there to keep the sleeves from sliding around. Black show. Put these on the flywheel here. Okay, just to make sure that you have them on correctly, you could put a screwdriver in here and bend these arms upwards or up, so you can see it springs out and in, pops back in. Come to the other side here. Same thing, out and in. You want to get your screwdriver in there so you can see that those spring in and out. So that's how you know if you have the washers in the correct spot. Put our fan housing back on here. Bottom screw first, like so. Okay, we'll put our big cover back on. Like so. This on all the way. There it goes. Tighten our bottom screw here. Control screws. Air filter and cover go back on.